Hi, this is Nikki Woods, and today we are going beyond the studio on the Tom Joyner Morning Show to talk to Lil Mo about R&B Divas LA. How are you?
I'm great. And you?
I am great as well. It's good to talk to you. So who's the troubled child out of the castmates? There's always like one who's just out of control.
I'm trying to really think because I really did a lot of stuff between me and my kids, me and my husband. I just know that I have a big personality, so pretty much I'm the takeover star. I'll say that. Honestly, see, because I don't know how they're going to edit it.
Yeah, there's that.
I'll tell you, it really, I'll say this, a lot of the divas got there, and when them cameras are on, some people froze up. So I would have to do most of the talking. It's like, I told my husband, I said, yo, I can't keep doing all the work. Some people just, I would tell you, like, a lot of people don't know how to tell their story. So when this platform came for me, so if I'm the problem child, if I'm the bully, if I'm the bad girl, if I'm the best singer, honestly, I took over the whole situation. That's all I know how to do because I was like, okay, this is boring. So let me turn up, you know? So basically,
So what you're telling me is that everybody else is going to say you the trouble child.
Not really the trouble child. I'm the takeover.
You're the takeover.
Yeah.
But you're the one that's
really
going to...
Like, we had a meeting. We wasn't really allowed to get in trouble and stuff. It just seems like, I honestly thought that when I went, that Kelly was going to be like the mother of us all. But everybody really came with their own mind. So I wound up having to say, like, look, this is a show and y'all can have camaraderie, but this is TV. You better come out here and act like you got a song on the daggone radio and like your album finna come out. You better go hard like you did when you first got signed. So a lot of people, they didn't realize that, like, you don't get car service when you're going to do TV shows. So stop it. You don't have you get a weekly bulletin on when you'll be shooting, and you got to show up on time. This is a job. So I honestly was the businesswoman as well as I was focused, and I still get calls and congratulate like Mo, like you really went out there with a plan. You really didn't come out here to play, and it showed well in my footage. Mm-hmm. And I get like from the executives to people like, thank you so much, and I'm like, that's what's up. That's all I know how to do. I'm a Army brat. My dad was in the military, so if our call time was at 7 in the morning, I was there at least by 6:50. I wore makeup and I got my hair done every day. I can't say that about everybody, and I'm not hating. That was their choice. I chose to snatch.
So, are you hoping that that a spinoff will come and it'll be just you and what's going on with what's going on with you?
You know what that means? That means yes.
Yes.
And at first I was just like, well, you know, what if the opportunity presents itself? What should I do? Then one of the executives told me, they said, Nene Leakes is probably one of the most prolific people that took reality TV and turned the whole situation.
She's got like 4 shows now.
4 shows. And whether they air or not, she still gets paid.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to know. So I did homework. Even, you know, like when you do radio, you have to have your show prep. I did my homework, and I think that's what made it easier for me to take this serious as a job, not just that, okay, I'm Little Mo, and they just going to film my life. Because honestly, nobody cares. So you have to do stuff that people care about. So I know that if we were filming at a church, I'm just going to act according to each situation, but I'm still going to be my personality. And I was so glad that they gave me the opportunity to be my personality, because a lot of people have misconceived that just because I tweet certain stuff, they think I'm coming from an angry place. But I am not an angry black woman. I am fun. My kids drive me crazy, and I can sing, and that's all I sell. And for some odd reason, like, we would literally, after I'd be shooting the scene, I would go back and I would be like, why is it so quiet? They was like, because everyone is in there in tears. Like, there were times I made the whole staff cry just by emotional, like one of my performances. There was one time we took it to church on them, and they were just like, you really have a gift. So I brought all of that out. I brought all that to the table. So as far as the spinoff, it has no other choice but to be.
I love that. I love that. Now, before you mentioned that, you know, that you don't have a record deal, but you had a lot of advice about what the real game is for people that are trying to be in the entertainment business. What is that? What is the advice that you have?
The advice is, you know, a lot of people say follow your dreams, but there's a lot of people who follow their dreams. They want to be an artist, but sometimes they might be dope with graphics, assisting, artist management, booking. A lot of people, they don't know really what their niche is. So it's great to follow your dream, but find your niche until you get to where you want to be. There's a lot of people that are a part of a team and they're artists, and I'm just like, sweetie, you can't sing. So that's cool that everybody makes you believe that, but you have to make the world believe that. So I would say find your drive instead of your dream. Find what drives you and motivates you. I know a lot of people that get discouraged because they want to be a recording artist and they don't have a record deal. I'm like, sweetie, there are basketball players out there that I'm sure that can kill LeBron on the court. There are singers that could probably slay Kim Burrell in the gospel field, but they'll go unheard because they don't follow their drive. They're so excited and anxious about stuff, but they're hasteful and it's making them wasteful. So with me, I would say follow your drive and just ride that thing on out. Because I know with me, I had got complacent. I was just like, okay, I got songs on the radio and I got songs here and I'm well off. But I said, if Jay-Z and Beyonce still work, what makes me so grand? So that's what pushes me. Justin, my son all trying to join in the Skype. Justin, go play with your friends. Go play with your friends, baby. So with that, I was like, I'm doing it. See, here they go.
How many kids do you have?
4.
Okay.
All under the age of 10. My oldest is 10. Yeah.
Bless you.
So wait till you see them on the show. But and I also encourage all artists to have people around them that tell them the truth. I would love to have yes men around me. But even when people, what's crazy is with my staff, like with Bella, Jermaine, everybody, if they tell me yes too much, I was like, I'll do stuff just raggedy a little bit just to see if they'll tell me yes, or that's a good one, boss. Because then I'll be like, oh, fired. There's some things that just aren't acceptable. And I want my team, because I don't say, oh, the people that work for me, I want my team because I'm only as good and as strong as my team is. Mm-hmm. So I say always have a good team around you that will tell you that was wrong. That's why I started the whole who's tweeting for you, who's your publicist campaign. It had nothing to do with everybody would like to blame it on Keisha Cole. No. I love her. I respect her. I think that she's greater than what she is perceived to be. But I think I'll tell you this, I think once she fired Manny, I think a lot of things she had a strong team around her, and I don't think anybody should ever let that go. So that's just a business side of me, like a managerial side to say, oh no, it's certain things you just don't do. So I say, know who your team is, what your dream is, follow your drive, and ride it on out.
All right. So R&B Divas starts when?
July 10th.
That's what I thought.
But they have a thing that they're doing now. This is the first time TV One has ever done this. Video on demand, July 7th, which is a Sunday.
Okay, good.
You can pre-order it, and you can just get your life. I can't wait to see it because they're not letting us see it because I know, child, if we saw it, they know I would probably tweet it. But they've been sending us bits and pieces that we're allowed to send out. And just from that alone, I'm really comfortable and I'm really excited about the image that I'm projecting out there. Because it's not so much of the good girl and it's not the bad girl, but it's who I am. And I was cringing one time when I loaded up on my mom's computer because both of my parents are preachers, and so with that I was just like, Lord, I'm the only one on this joke cussing. But what's crazy, my mother's like, I like that. I was like, yes. My mom and them not embarrassed. She is so excited. She just loves drama, but she doesn't like all that fighting and cursing each other out to a no not one when it's not even called for. Sometimes you just gotta let people have it a little bit. But my dad also told me, he said, don't let nobody knock you off your focus.
There you
go. Sometimes that does happen. And it's just he knows when certain things went down, I called him and I would call my husband. If my husband wasn't flying, I'd be like, yo, you gotta keep me focused. You gotta pray right now. It's going down. But
all right.
For the most part, I'm really excited.
Good. So can we get you to do a mid-season check-in?
Yes.
Okay,
definitely.
Good. Okay, good.
Definitely. And I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not going to say, because a lot of people, I'm going to tell you this, people will say, oh, I don't want them to edit me to look crazy. Sweetie, the cameras can't make you look no more crazier than you put it out there. Okay. This is reality TV. It's almost like, when they show award shows and they try to take the 5-second delay for the FCC, and sometimes they miss a few curses, you act an ass, that's what the camera going to pick out. They will honestly try to make you look better than what you gave them, because mid-season, yes, let's set this day, honey, because I will still.
I will check in with your team. On demand is July 7th, and then the premiere is July 10th. It is on TV One. Lil Mo, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We'll check in with you mid-season. R&B Divas LA.